And I, I'll talk a little bit about change because more than ever, you need to understand how to interpret, how to really grasp the reality. Because to be honest with you, and I consider myself someone very knowledgeable about the media, about technology, and even I sometimes I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? You know, who is really talking the truth? And as humans, as our civilization evolved, we always want to grasp the truth. I think that's something innate in human nature. We want to seek the truth, and we will never get it because that's divine. Our job is really to get as close as possible. And we at Correct Ventures believe, and I deeply believe that we have a lot more in common, and the future is bright. The differences we have are very small if you think about it. And I'm very positive. You know, I I bought, I have to say that in 2016, I bought the whole narrative around Trump. And when I saw Bolsonaro winning in 2018, I saw the energy and I felt the energy in Brazil. In 2022, I went to some of his events, and I can put some videos up, and it was just amazing. It was just amazing how people connected. And as a study or a student of movements or a student of political movements, I went to some of Lula's campaign, and there's not the same energy. But at the same time, unlike a lot of my counterpart, and I would say even in the US, I would say, stop the fighting. Let's work together. Democrats, if you don't want to go to oblivion of history, join forces, work on points that you agree. I remember Ted Kennedy. I lived many years in Boston, and his style in the Senate, and he was clearly one of the most effective senators, a Democrat. And you have a team of rivals. Honestly, that's such an amazing story. Lincoln did the same thing. And by far, he was one of the most effective US presidents. He was able to end slavery, unite the country in some sense, and do a lot of important legislative movements. Everybody's impressed with Trump, even I. I was cheering for change, and I was very happy when it happened. I believe Brazil and here we're going through a very weird moment, but we need to come together. Unlike my counterparts, I would say everybody's asking for impeachment of Lula and investigations. It's enough because in the end of the day, the politicians are always going to fight. But the problem is the people will pay the price. The same thing in the US. Like, what kind of world you need to live in when all this corruption, all this waste of money, taxpayer money, there's no such thing as public money, it's people's money that they have paid in taxes. They're going to crazy projects. I mean, come on. You, Senator Warren, what do you have in your mind? I mean, why are you guys suing the Trump administration and you're just, distilling those lies about corruption, about Elon Musk having power? Everybody has said they are investigating just like the police. They're not going to make any changes. The changes are the prerogative of the president. Congress will be brought in to wait and to do their duty. And where were you